life?
There are two types. Once, if you go to a college, have a regular training, you have a guru, but partly sometimes your own imagination gets controlled by the ideas. Otherwise, you choose work of a particular painter and try to get the spirit of the same. And then you paint, you are independent, your work has a lot of freedom. So this is what I would like. That is, I think, a better type of a guru. But guru is important, either ideal, a known painter, like any French painter, impressionist painter, or Indian painter, like you follow Hussein, you follow Tayyab Mehta, follow Gaitonde. So it depends. So you have a guru, but not going to any class. You are sitting here, Tayyab is in there. So his works are your guru.
How important it is for a society? Suppose the master artist is there. How important the role of a master artist in a proper society is? Like Aasha ji has done a lot of camps.
Yes.
She has given a lot of exposure to the young ones.
Young ones,
Plus
yeah.
the artist work. So how important is that?
Actually, there are two types of female artists. For example, Ram Kinkar in Shantiniketan or Vinod Bihari, they didn't go to any school to get teacher, but then they inspired so many of the artists who studied in not by sitting with them, but the working and one or two words of opinion was more than enough. So this is one type which I would like. So the importance. Then of course there are some artists who develop their own style in Indian. Say for example, Suza. There was no one, because it was a revolt that we won't follow any traditional painting. So they started that we should have our own style about work. Hussein did the same, Allah did the same, he was not trained. Tayyab Mehta, Gaitonde, all of it had a whole group of painters started doing work. And by chance, fortunately, they were all successful.
How important it is in a society to have a people?
Art society critic, actually, otherwise, sometimes the artists are misled. And they think they are doing great, and some whole circle of either rich friends they play. By chance, I know of some artists, at least in here. So that may be wrong. Art critic means not like a journalist critic, but art lovers who give their opinions, and their opinion counts because they are art lovers. The art lovers are on the right direction, and their words actually inspire the painters. Actually, how many newspapers print the news about exhibitions so that people can go? How many newspapers write write-ups or reviews of exhibitions? At least Hyderabad, I don't see. So
My
that
next question
they
was
draw
that.
attention of the viewers and give their opinions, which may help others. Otherwise, some art lovers can follow their own. They are capable of doing that. So, but I think it's important. The periodical criticism in newspaper or the exhibitions. So that is very important. I think the art critics should be there, not to criticize. The word critic may confuse, but give who can open give an opinion. They are well read, like K.G. Subramaniam. I mean, her opinion was very well thought out. That's why so many nice students came out of the Baroda faculty. There is no news. The use of a journal for promoting art or giving information is not there at all. It is actually, I think, a mistake of the editors. In their policy, maybe they don't have, but I think they should realize their importance, because art is a very important creative aspect of cultural life. If they bring out new notes on them, they will at least guide some local people who are interested in art, but they want more confidence. Their writer may inspire and give direction to the art lovers.
You can give me a little insight of how to collect art and how important is the journey of collection.
Three types of collectors. There are some people who collect because they enjoy, and they will spend some money if they can afford to acquire some art so that it can inspire you when you get up in the morning. Some paintings on the wall. There are others who buy it to show off that I have got this or that without realizing what they are saying. So I like those who want to live with art, and art inspires you. Like in my case, it has given me so much mental peace. So by chance, although I was a painter, and I had known all these important painters, Gaitonde, Hussain, Raza, etc., that I collected miniature painters. Because I used to write, I get lot of inspiration, and I got one of the world's best collection of miniatures. So collecting is very important, very inspiring. It depends what you collect. Contemporary painters or a particular painter, so it depends on you. But don't think that you are buying, okay, this art is 10,000 rupees and next year it will be 12,000. Uske baad, I think that sort of collection I don't believe. You collect whether the price remains the same or so. But if it is a good art, in my experience, it is going to be high.
Do you have any words to say for the Hyderabad artists and in general to the gallery? Because Hyderabad is one of the city which is growing very good. There are nice art collectors, art buyers. There's a very nice positive scene which is going on right now.
Painting should not, style should be static or should not be dictated by collectors. The artist should paint independently, and the collector should buy, making choice if they like the work. Fortunately or unfortunately, now there are 3 or 4 good art galleries. Formerly there were 15 art galleries which closed down because there is no local market. That is a problem. There were Lakshana Gallery, Dada, और ये अपने मीनास गैलरी,
सूर्य प्रकाश का गैलरी,
सूर्य प्रकाश के गैलरी, like this, they were galleries, but pity that there are not many art collectors. So that is a problem. So the galleries slowly closed down. Now there are 3 or 4 galleries which are active. क्या बोलते हैं वो अपनी
कलाकृति है, कलाकृति
कलाकृति है,
सृष्टि है,
सृष्टि है,
धी
और ये धी गैलरी
हाँ
और ये सब मिलकर 3 or 4 galleries remain. So they are independently doing the exhibitions, but actually
State art gallery.
it's a pity they have not been able to create a market. Actually, people buy directly from the artist, 1 or 2, only few, but those sales are not enough to inspire artists because they spend on the canvas, their colors, and yes, because unless there are some buyers, was not very costly, but whatever, if that inspired things will actually help to create better artists, because if they are exhibiting regularly, if they some paintings are sold, they can do more work with the material. You see how and from which budget they can spend. If they are doing some service, suppose the one goes for the canvas material or framing and without, so what they have to run the house. So these factors are conflicting. Some markets should be there, market nahi hai. Like Bombay or Delhi, the market is not like that, because there are independent collectors in Bombay, Delhi, where here there was only one Badri Salpiti who used to collect only Hussein. But I think that was because he liked Hussein, and for some time he came in my presence. 1955, Hussein came to Hyderabad to exhibit. After that, he used to come regularly, not to paint, but 1 or 2 things. Once which Badri Salpiti would buy on his visit. Then Ara came, but Ara didn't sell anything in Hyderabad. P.T. Reddy was a good artist, young Tulls, before the progressive artist in Bombay, 47. But then, of course, since there was no appreciation in Hyderabad or his type of work or the modern type of work, so he stopped in 1957 when I was constructing. I used to meet and I inspired P.T. Reddy to start again something, and he did work like this, and he did it. So like this is the problem. There was no local appreciation, one thing, and second thing, they didn't understand modern painting or independent type of work. They only portrait or landscape. That was the taste. I know the art scenes, how it was changing, but very slowly in 1980 they started changing. When Lakshma Gaur, Surya Prakash, Vaikunthan, Devraj, the painting, and P.T. Reddy and Vidya Bhushan.
How important the medium is for an artist?
Colors is important. I can say with confidence, I am the only Indian painter who can make most of the colors, so that knows the quality of its age, etc. I know. I mean, indigo. If the painting is too much and the painting is displayed, I think every year there will be some fading. Like crimson, which is made from lach, the colors fade. But use to kar de, but then you see the painting, which you are doing will not be for a long time on the wall. But the other colors, Indian, yellow, terracotta, white, black, yes, that's okay. But the ideas are important. It's not that to ensure you should change your work. That is also important. That should be midway a compromise. Even in miniatures, which are 500, 600 years old, the same colors which were used, I think you'll find those where indigo was used or light crimson was used, the colors will fade. But since they were not displayed, they were in portfolios and or manuscripts, they stayed on. The problem either for them or if they are used today remains the same. Please your clients, don't try to change your medium of painting. Once you, with the own training, you will know which of my colors is not looking nice after 2 years. So in course of about 2-3 years, you should know the limitations of the technique you were using. Try to improve that. There are very good books and articles about the pigments. You should know that. Don't haphazardly start using any colors. Not like there are wonderful books on techniques. The many content, the quality of the pigments for the yellow ochre, Indian red, terracotta, oxide of chromium, and some yellows are quite fine. So those you know by using which colors you are using, which painting you are using. No color, whether made traditionally or even today, is permanent.
Do you have any words for Aasha?
I like Aasha. She met me about 15, 16 years before. She came with a very important Hyderabadi painter, Srinivasachari, who was head of the department, Telugu University, just retired this year. So she came, then of course she started painting. She showed me some early drawing, but they had some maturity, better than, her work was better than any amateur painter. But her constant work gave her more and more maturity, and it went on becoming more mature and better, good drawing, colors combination, which I appreciate she is doing in great regularity so that she can organize one-man shows. That is very important, and I think she is doing the right thing. Continuous work is maturity, not any diploma or go. Once you start, basic, if you are saying, your own talent gets more mature by repeated, constantly working, enjoying work, keeping in touch with the contemporary art scene. All these factors have inspired her, and I am happy that she almost every year organizes one-man shows of her works, which I think 1 or 2 I inaugurated. Now I'm 99 years old. I am not able to go, but I know she is improving.
जो है आशा के माता पिता को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है।
अच्छा, बहुत अच्छे।
Also Hansi.
और हंसी
Hasi.
और इनकी
हासी को-
बेटी भी है ना,
हाँ।
हासी,
हाँ,
तो उसमें भी नाम जैसे हंस करके आता है ना,
हाँ।
तब वैसे
क्या नाम है बेटी का?
Shivani.
दादा
हाँ,
अभी जो बॉम्बे में जो कर रही है
हाँ।
अगला एग्जीबिशन,
आपके birthday-
आपके बर्थडे के दिन ओपनिंग है उसका।
That I feel very happy that she is doing on my birthday.
वो आशा का
हाँ।
25वां एग्जीबिशन।
Wonderful. I think that's the best way to silence. I didn't expect or not ask her to do, but she is doing, for which I am grateful, and I bless her for the success of the exhibition in Bombay.